Well, hello, everybody. I think you're here right now. So, I am going to talk a little bit about gesture drawing, and I'm here with my friend David. Now, David, what do you want to say to the crowd? Um, Drawing is life. Okay, yeah, that's totally what I thought too. Okay, so typically with students, I love obviously to use my ebony pencils. That's something that a lot of folks know. But we do this drawing typically at the end of the year, and it's something called gesture drawing. And what gesture drawing basically is, it's a way to show the human body in motion. So, how do you do that? And how do you do that basically with not a lot of detail? And so, here's how we do it. We talk about this idea of the adult human body is approximately 8 heads tall. So knowing that, and the kid body is approximately 6.5 heads tall, so proportions are a little bit different. So if you've ever been to IKEA, you kind of know about some of these mannequins, these wooden mannequins. And so I start to draw just like what's a basic kind of a mannequin of sorts. So we know that the elbows go approximately to the waistline, right? So here are the shoulders. We've got the head right here. The width of the shoulders are approximately 3 heads. Okay, so think about giant Dumbo ears. Don't sue me, Disney. Okay, we've got the knees, upper legs, knees, lower legs, feet, and the lower part of the arms, if you can believe it, come about roughly to the middle of the thigh. Okay, so proportionally, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The human body is approximately 8 heads tall. So when we do just drawing, it's all about this concept of motion. So, how do we show that with bodies? So, a lot of times we do drawings in class and we start, a little bit slower. And I usually ask kids to kind of color in these spots, okay, color in the different body parts, because sometimes it's easier to kind of cover up mistakes. Okay, and usually for the legs, I put like a little bit of a curved area here to show the bone, or so show them a little bit more of the muscle. And then once you've got the basic of the body, you can start to flesh it out a little bit more. You can give people curves, maybe where they have them in their own natural body style. Okay, but this gesture drawing, I'm not going to lie, this is a really great thing. I started in kindergarten. Even kindergartners get this concept of gesture drawing and how they might show that in their own work. And here it is. If you make a mistake, big deal. Don't cross it out. My biggest peeve is when people cross out their work. That's a very, I don't know, it's just a little bit too intense for me. So basically, I ask folks to just move it on. If you don't like what you're doing, I would say just draw it a little bit darker. So a lot of times potato chip sketching, drawing really light. So if you don't like it, you can just kind of smudge it out, to be quite honest, if you're using an ebony pencil. Or you can just draw a little bit darker over the top of it. Okay. But gesture drawing, this basic way with mannequins, is a really good first start to getting people to draw a little bit more proportionately. And so even when you're like watching people in action, okay, you can just do quickly, what are some of these people doing? And just keeping your lines nice and light. And as you keep your lines nice and light, again, this is me just kind of smudging in certain areas. Okay, I love that feeling because then you can start to really figure out, okay, how the human body is working and how you're starting to show that action. Okay, so gesture drawing, it's just a really good kind of a gateway, kind of a drawing about the human body. We understand as artists that human body is really beautiful. Human bodies are weird and they're beautiful. That's why artists like to show it in their work. So good luck with gesture drawing. I hope you really love it. Good luck.